Guys, I had a conversation with a Buddhist monk in Laos and it has literally changed my life. I've just ordered myself a little Indian takeaway, so I'm going to tell you about it. So basically, I was getting the train from Vang Vieng in Laos to Vientiane in Laos, and all the tickets were sold out for the train, so I ended up having to book first class. And when I got there, I was sat next to a monk. Okay, I've got myself some butter chicken and a garlic naan. I've been craving Indian. I haven't had Indian the whole time that I've been traveling. I'm so excited for this. Look at all the garlic on that. Yeah, so we just started chatting, and he was telling me about the village that he's from and kind of like his culture. He was telling me about his friends, his family. And then the conversation kind of moved on to Buddhism and his religion. And I was like, I'm going to be honest, I literally know nothing about that. Like, I'm not going to pretend that I do. And he was like, well, if you would have, like, if you're happy to learn, I would love to tell you. And I thought, why not? Go on, we've got nothing else to do on this train journey. Honestly, what he said to us, I just thought was amazing. So I'm going to relay that. I'm going to kind of paraphrase and put it in my own words and kind of how I understood it. So obviously that are like the fundamental principles of Buddhism, which are like not to steal, not to take another life, not to cheat on your partner. So the bit that I found the most interesting was that your mind is the most powerful thing in the world. And there's nothing that can hurt you as much as your own thoughts. And it just kind of made me realise like how much I allow my own mind to hurt me sometimes. So I call myself fat, I'll call myself ugly, I'll say my smile lines are awful and I look old, I'll say I'm stupid, I'll say I'm embarrassing, I've started posting YouTube videos, it's so embarrassing. Like, how much better would life be if my mind, which is the most powerful thing in the world, if that got better? If that got more positive, if that got nicer, if that got happier, if that got more optimistic, those things would also reflect in my life. Like, I'm sure the Buddha said, I did a bit of research after I spoke to the monk, and Buddha said, what you think, you will become. If I think positively, happy, optimistic, strong, like supportive, that is the kind of person that I would become, and obviously that is the type of person that I would want to be. It just made me think a bit more, to be honest. So from now on, you're not going to catch me hating on myself once. I'm going to be my #1 biggest supporter. I'm going to try my very best to cut out the negativity. Yeah, I just thought I would share that with you all because I found that absolutely mind-blowing. I found that amazing. It might seem simple to some people, but I feel like we don't really like realize how much we put ourselves down, and that was just a nice little reminder to be nice to yourself.